What is going on, everybody? My name is Alex Freeberg, and today we are looking at a comparison between the Orient Mako II and the SKX013. Now, I used to have the 009, but it just wasn't for me. It was too big, too bulky. I have smaller wrists. So you guys are getting a comparison versus the 013. This is my channel. I make the decision. Stop complaining. But, I hope you enjoy the review anyways. So, this is not going to be a perfect review. Obviously, there are some differences. This one has a super oyster bracelet that it came with, and this one has the rubber bracelet. I am going to get a bracelet for this. I just haven't done that yet. This comparison is not perfect, but I'm just going to give you my thoughts on each watch and who I think each watch is for, and then we'll go from there. So, the first thing to look at is obviously the dial and the bezel. And when I am looking at the Orient Mako II, the first thing I notice is that beautiful blue shine and shimmer. It is gorgeous. Very, very pretty watch. This is a very refined look. This is a clean design for a dive watch. And it has that nice red accent, which I actually really enjoy. But overall, it just has very simple design. It's 41.5 millimeters, so it is just a little bit bigger than, or a little bit smaller than the 007, and it's going to be a little bit bigger than your homages for the Submariner, I guess you could say, is what I would compare it to. So, if you have any of those watches, you can kind of compare and know how that's going to fit on your wrist. It has a very slim profile. It is not, it does not wear large on the wrist. And so, that's what I really like about it. I do not like bulky watches. The 009 really, I attempted to wear it. It just was too bulky for me, and so I didn't like that. This one wears very nice on the wrist. Over here in the 013 is, this is the black compared to the blue. Another one of those inconsistencies, but just looking at it, it's very beautiful. It has those large circular, what are they called? Not indices. You know what I'm talking about. They have the lume and those markers. So they have the lume. They're very bright lume. I will get back to the lume on these watches in a little bit, but it's a very classic and sleek design, although it is a very large, much larger profile even for a smaller watch. This is 38 millimeters, but it almost wears bigger. It definitely wears bigger than 38 millimeters. It does not, I don't know if it wears as big as the Orient Mako II, but it definitely wears big for the size you're getting. It's just because that width, or the height, is just so big. So, whether or not you like the black or the blue, just for the design in and of itself, is very aesthetically pleasing. This is one of the most popular dive watches in the world for a reason. It's because it has that classic, timeless design. Real quick, these are both crystals that are going to get scratched. You're getting hard Lex, quote unquote, higher quality, and this is mineral. They are the same. Say what you want. I'm telling you the truth. They are going to get scratched the exact amount. So take that for what it's worth. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the bracelet, but here's the thing. My viewpoints are biased, so take that with a grain of salt. This is the strap code Super Oyster. I absolutely love this bracelet. Put it on this watch if you have it. I have heard and seen so many reviews about the original bracelet that came on here, and it's perfectly adequate. If you don't want to pay those extra $60 or don't already have one, don't buy it. Just take the original one. It does a great job. It does have hollow end links, but that should not bother 99.9% of you guys. Shouldn't, but it may. So take that for what it's worth. This watch at least has a very nice, fold over, and it's sleek design, and it fits perfectly, and it's a milled clasp. So it's very nice, very high end, but the original is very good. This one comes on the rubber. This rubber strap is terrible. people who wear it like this all the time must have broken it in over years, because I've been wearing this for a while and this thing is still like a rock. It's just not good. I envy the people who have the endurance to really make the strap work. I'm going to be switching probably to a strap code, Super Oyster again, or maybe Super Jubilee. I have not decided. 20 millimeters though, opposed to the 22 on the Orient Mako. So, if you like really tough rubber straps, this one's for you, man. Do it. Not for me. I don't like it. Elephant in the room. This movement is okay. It's just okay. It's the 7S26, and it has been around for so long that, it's kind of a joke in the community about how they're never going to change this watch in 50 years. It is still going to be the same movement. It doesn't hack, it doesn't hand wind, but it's reliable. It is accurate. So no complaints. It's just not incredible. If they started putting a hacking hand winding movement in here, people are going to lose their minds and they're going to be willing to pay $300 for this watch, which it's already getting up there, mind you. This one has a in-house Orient movement. I do not know the reference number. I can look it up and put it in the description. But it's hacking hand winding, extremely reliable, no complaints at all. Obviously, I'm going to give it to the Orient for the movement. Overall, these two watches are, they're classics. You can't go looking for a budget diver and not at least think about getting one of these. This one priced at around 130, 140. This one priced right now new is like 240, but you can get it for much, much lower, used from the right person. So which one do you get? Which one? My personal opinion, genuinely, if you are on a budget, get the Orient Mako II. If you don't feel comfortable and you're not like, man, if I don't 100% love this watch, I'm not going to feel like it was worth it, just get the Orient Mako II. You will not be disappointed. It's impossible. You could be disappointed with this watch. There's so much hype around it in the community that I felt like I needed to get this watch. And I did, and I very much like it. But if there hadn't been so much hype around it, I probably would not own this watch. That's saying something. So, use your own discretion. Make up your mind based on kind of what I've told you, your own research. They have a black dial version of this. They have a blue and red dial version of this. So, pick your flavor. See what you like. See what your price point is. Don't stress about it. Just buy one, try it out. If you don't, return it or sell it or whatever. I am always telling people, buy watches, sell watches, get your hands on as many watches as you can, and you will learn what you like very quickly. And so, with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope this video was informative. I hope you learned something, or maybe not even learned something, just, you help make a decision. I don't know. So thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. I have, a growing fan base. Every month I'm getting new subscribers, and I've gotten some suggestions on videos. So I will be doing those. I like hearing your feedback. So have a good day. Thank you and goodbye.